AK Interactive 135th Land Rover 88 Part 4. Rain marks, titivating, and a full reveal. Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm glad to have you with us, and if you're new here, welcome. This is the final bit of this build. So at the end of the last episode, most of it was done, it was all built. Since then I've got the decals on, which have gone down quite nicely. They're a bit shiny for some reason, but there's no silvering there. That'll all work itself out though as we continue. So the first bit I did, and this is the weathering process. So I did a pin wash. Now I sort of overcomplicated things a bit here. I'm using my normal sepia oil paint, but I felt that really only worked with the green. So I used a different colour for the black, but we'll come on to that. So you just thin it down to a nice consistency, and then go around all the raised details. I know there's a spare wheel going on here, so I just use this as like a testing area, just see how it works, but go over all the raised details. And it's amazing once you start doing this that you realise how many raised details there are. There are lots of hidden rivets and bolts on this vehicle. So all around the bonnet hinges, and then the shadow of the bonnet itself, and then once that's, I didn't really leave it to dry that much. I just sort of blended it straight away, as you'll see here. So you just go around and you almost take it back to nothing. You need to make sure you feather it right out though, and don't get like a tide mark at the edge of where you've been blending it in. Just work your way around the model. So this is the second colour, and I'm using streaking grime for Panzer Grey, which is an enamel effect from AK, but it works exactly the same as the oils really. And again, I'm blending it with an odorless mineral spirits, exactly the same as the oil paints. You have to be really careful that you don't let the colours sort of overlap, because this one is quite a nice red brown, which gives a really nice effect, but only on the black. So you have to keep it away from the green. Again, just work your way around, doing all the fake shadows and all the edges. Right, now we're on to the final bits of assembly really. So using Ammo Ultra Glue, I'm just going to stick the doors on. Again, as I said before, I really like this glue because it doesn't get the paint all excited, and it's just a really nice PVA glue. It does take a while to set, which is why I've used masking tape on the opposite door. But just some dabs around, and then get the door in place. Next, it was the wheels that go on. I use the same glue. Just put some on the end of the axle and then push the wheels on securely. They went on really well actually and ended up straight, which is good. I've just done my standard weathering on the wheels. What I'll do is I won't go through it again this time, but if anyone wants to see it, I'll put a link in the description to my last kit where I did this, and you can see it all clearly there. It's just using some pigments. They look quite out of place at the moment because the rest of the truck isn't fully weathered, but it will all come together at the end, I promise. Okay, so for once I didn't go over the top with the weathering. I didn't do any chipping because I felt that the Land Rover would be well looked after by the British Army. So I've just done some very basic sort of rain marks. This is a streaking effect by Ammo MIG called rain marks. Just dot it round all the bottom edges, and then blend it with a flat brush and some odorless thinner. Turn the model upside down so you get it in the right direction, and then you see with a reasonably, it's probably a centimetre wide brush, and just blend it upwards. And this represents the rain pulling the dust down to the bottom of the vehicle. And it's up to you how far you take this. I blended it in quite far, so it's just really you can see it but not really clearly. But it gives a really nice effect, especially over a truck like this. So you can see how effective the rain marks are. I think that's worked really well. I then used some acrylic mud by ammo, and just using a cocktail stick and a brush, just flick some on around the wheel arches. I actually did 2 colours of this. I only showed one in the video. This is like a grey colour, and it's got a bit of texture in it as well, which is nice. And then I did a brown one as well, just to give a bit of variety. Again, I didn't go over the top with this. Just kept it quite discreet, which, as I say, is quite unusual for me. But I think it works really well. It's a really nice effect. And that's just about it, really. After all my gripes and complaints at the beginning, I think it's turned out to be quite a nice model. They're the Pioneer tools on the back, which come out really nicely. Did I enjoy it? Sort of. It was just the ejection pin marks that were in weird places, like right in the centre of all the wheels. So yeah, reasonable model. Here's some photos of it from a better angle. Let me know what you think. I'd be interested to know your comments. And let me know how you think I did. I think it's come out all right. So that's it for this series. Join me again for the next one. I've got an interesting subject lined up for the next one. We're going back to World War II, and we're going German. So let me know if you're looking forward to that. Please like and subscribe so you don't miss any episodes. And I'll see you again soon. Bye.